Hey guys, how's it going? In this video, we're going to be checking out some of the other official Samsung cases for the Fold 7 and the Flip 7. These are all available at the time of this video. I'll have some links to them in the description if you want to check them out for yourself. The prices range from $50 to $85. Now, I already made some other videos for the official Samsung cases for the Fold and Flip 7 on the channel, but these were some cases that were out of stock since the launch. And I think these are going to be better options than any of the other cases we just checked out because none of these have magnetic backing, and these both have magnetic backings on them. And just to clarify, since people always bring it up in the comments, these are not cases made by Samsung. They're just designed for Samsung with this branding here. As you can see, this is a Spigen case. And after talking to Spigen a little bit about this, Samsung has exclusive rights to these cases, so you can't get these elsewhere. They have to be from Samsung themselves. So starting with the clear magnet cases, this one comes in at $50 for the Flip 7 and $55 for the Fold 7. And up, we do not have a front case portion with this one for whatever reason, so they include two screen protectors in here. But then on the Flip, we do have the front portion we've been seeing for all their other cases. So there's your front portion, and then the back with the magnetic ring. This has been much needed for some of the cases for these. Goes on very easily, so here's your look overall. Has a pretty slim feel in the hand to it. Still have a nice feeling to open this one-handed, open and closed here. Gives this phone excellent grip. This clear case is giving this a ton of grip. Obviously show off the color of your phone here, and having the magnetic connection. This is huge. Super nice to have it here on the Flip case, just really easy to pop your phone on here. Obviously you can have it opened up as well, that'll work too. And I'm getting ahead of myself here with this one. Let's go ahead and throw it onto the Fold 7. I can also notice this one feels thicker than the conventional clear case. This one also has a really nice look to it in my opinion. Granted, it is just the back portion, but as far as the grip on this Fold as well, really nice grip on these clear magnet cases. Slides in and out of the pocket really easily. I am curious of the weight on these because I do notice a little more weight on this Fold 7 now. So Fold 7 without a case, 215 grams on my scale. Let's throw on this clear magnet case. Yeah, 250 grams. So there is actually a bit of a noticeable weight difference here. But to put this into perspective, this is the weight of the Fold 6 itself without a case. But now you're able to throw a case on it with some functionality of the magnetic ring. And something I will mention, since a lot of people have been upset about this in the comments of my past case video, Samsung choosing not to have front protection on these cases. I will mention, for whatever it's worth, you can get front case portions from other manufacturers. So for example, this is a front casing from the company Banks. You can buy this separately from the back casing. You will have to spend some extra money, obviously, but this is kind of the workaround if you truly want some front protection and still want to get one of these official Samsung cases that just comes in the back option on all these Folds. I will say that now with a front and back portion here, opening up is significantly easier. I would say it is now just as easy as the previous gen Folds, always being on the thicker side, so super easy to open and close, whereas on this Fold 7, it has been a little bit tougher to do. So when you do have a case with a front and back portion, I will say it definitely makes this really easy to open up. Plenty of access to our fingerprint scanner here. Putting this on your magnetic accessories should not be a problem either. Doesn't get in the way of that camera module. At least here on my Samsung 3-in-1 wireless charger, you can see no interference there, getting a charge. And I can also open this up and have it opened up at my desk, and I can go ahead, change the elevation of this too. So this is honestly a super nice setup. Gives you so much more versatility, having some sort of magnet on the back of your case. And now doing some wobble tests, since these Folds can wobble a lot. So there is some wobble still on the outer display with this case installed. Now if I prop this up, put it into flex mode, actually no wobble here, so that's nice. And if I open this up, have it facing me here, there is actually no wobble here either as well. So opened up, you're not going to have any wobbles. So liking the look on these, loving the feel on them, excellent grip. I can highly recommend these cases. They're the same price as the other clear cases Samsung offers. And I would say it feels like pretty good protection, aside from, of course, no hinge protection on any of these cases Samsung offers. And now let's check out the ThinFit Pro for this Fold and Flip 7. These ones come in at $85, and I am really excited about these because they're a little slimmer than Spigen's other options. And this Fold 7 also has front casing. This is the only option from Samsung's entire case lineup on their website where you can get some front protection for your phone, so super excited to check this one out. Inside these boxes, you get some extra adhesive strips, some instructions and screen cleaner, and then of course the cases themselves. So these ones have a really nice matte feeling on them, have some Spigen branding on the bottom. We have a lot of adhesive points on these. And once again, these both have the magnetic rings in them. So here is our first look of the ThinFit Pro case with the Flip 7 here. A super nice matte feel on this one. I'm really liking the feel of this. Here's a look at your borders on the sides with this one opened up. And now here's our first look at it on the Fold 7. Really liking it with the mint color here. This one honestly has one of the best feelings of any of the cases I've tried for this Fold so far. We have a little bit of rounded edges on this one. So this one looking like it's giving some good protection, great feel in the hand, super easy to open this up. Now this is a night and day difference for opening and closing this compared to using the Fold without a case. So I would say this is honestly my favorite case so far of anything. But let's go ahead, check out our magnetic connection. Clicks right on, have our charge here. Once again, we can open this up. Now this one, compared to what I had before, you can actually prop it up in portrait orientation if you wanted to. And then, of course, you can just adjust it any way you'd like. But this is just super nice versatility for this Fold device. And, of course, also the Flip here. That one also pops on really nice. Has a very strong magnetic connection here. And this Flip also has those rounded edges a bit, not as aggressive as on the Fold here. But this one also gives you an excellent feel in the hand. And since I know people will ask, let's try a wallet on these, see if it gets in the way of the camera. So pop on our first case here on the clear magnet on the Fold 7. You see there's no interference with the camera cutout here. Try it here on the ThinFit Pro. Once again, we have enough room here for the wallet on this one. So there are options on the market that won't get in the way of the camera module. It's not going to be viable on the Flips, just given the size of this wallet I have here at least that goes with conventional smartphones. Now, as far as wobble on these, check the Fold 7. Still going to have some wobble on that outer display. If I open this up to the inside here, no wobble here if I do that. Let's prop it up into flex mode. Also the same thing, no wobble there. And this ThinFit Pro is also slim enough that I can still fit it very easily into my gaming controllers here. Still have a very lightweight feel here overall, all things considered. There's honestly just so much versatility with this Fold device. It is really nice when you have a useful case to complement it. But overall, really liking these other Samsung options for some cases compared to what they brought out at the launch of these products. I would say for the Flip, you really can't go wrong with either option since both give you the front protection. It just really comes down to personal preference of do you want to show off your phone with a clear case or get something that feels nicer, maybe won't show as many fingerprints. And for the Fold, I would say if you want front protection, instead of doing what I did earlier, getting a front case from someone else, buying this, just get the ThinFit Pro. It's going to give you the full protection, has an excellent feel, and I cannot overstate how much easier it is to go ahead and open and close this one with this case on. But I'll be curious to hear your thoughts on these in the comments below. Be sure to give a like on your way out. Check out the links in the description. And thanks so much for watching. Take care.